Just made a quick little video, but I didn't like my hair. It's out of control. I almost look like fucking Angela Davis, yo. But you know what? It's okay, because it's never been like this before, and it probably will never be like this again. So I'm just going to roll with it until I either do something with it, or I cut it again. Or I get it cut again, I should say. Having this morning coffee. Sitting here thinking about all the blessings that have been bestowed upon myself and my family. Every bad situation leads to a good situation. So this last year, let's just say a whole year of bad situations have led to the good stuff. You know, I guess God can't always bless you, right? And have you live your life without a little bit of stress and struggle in it, because you can't have it that easy or easier than other people and still remain faithful, loyal, and focused on what you have to be that on. So, you know, things were rolling really good. Then the fucking brakes were put on and I fell right the fuck off. And I know I just talked about God and I'm cursing, but God knows me. You know, God knows who I am, and God treats me accordingly. You know, when I think that I'm a certain way, I get shown a different way. You know, when I think when my head may get a little bit big, he comes and knocks me down. And you know what? All I say is thank you, because maybe I was a little bit arrogant or boastful or prideful in what I did. And I didn't give enough glory or praise or even acknowledgement to the person that got me here. You know, maybe. But that being said, I woke up feeling really good this morning. People need to be me in order to understand me, right? What you hear that, my buddy over there. That's my little heater, because sometimes on these cold mornings in here, it gets really, really cold, and when I come in here from a warmer bedroom, which is behind the camera, behind, like, not this way, but that way, it's cold. So I decided to install that, you know, to see what the hell is going on. And it works really well. But, you know, this weekend again, I mean, I was supposed to go down and see bands on Friday night. Got a little stuffy, and I'm still a little stuffy. My voice isn't the way or it doesn't sound in my ears the way it should sound, but so I was a little under the weather yesterday. Better today so far, and tomorrow I start working. So I think that I was knocked down because of my attitude and my disgust, basic disgust at what I was doing for 7 months. And if you want to know about that, I'll tell you. I mean, we can have an actual discussion about that, but I'm not going to do that here. But, you know, I guess being faithful the way I have been, maybe it was time to show me better, or show me what I used to have before all the pandemic and vaccine and all this other bullshit. So I'm back, bro. I'm back. And like this other video I just made, and I erased because it was kind of stupid. You know, I kind of equated my life to a one of those movies, movies back in the day when there was like an emperor or a king, and dudes were doing the chariot races and all this other shit. And you know, there was always senators in the background scheming to take the guy out of power, and there was, poisoning of food and assassination attempts. That's kind of what I feel like I went through over the last year and a half. And look, I'm still the fucking king. So you know what? Never stop believing in yourself. Never say that you can't do something when you know that you can and you should. Roll with stuff for a while, but when it really doesn't work for you, you know that it's time to take your ball and go home. If it's a job, a relationship, doesn't matter. When it's your time to be done, be done. And, by being done, you leave time for better situations to roll through. Or not. You may be done with the shit. I'm not done with it yet. I am not done with music. And I'm seeing all these new tributes. I mean, I would love to say a new cover band, but I'm seeing all these new tributes comprised of dudes that were doing what? Playing in cover bands, playing in original bands back in the day. So, but they're hot now. These things are hot. And it's like when I was in mine, or in that one, it was fucking low budget. It was cheap ass. It was getting taken advantage of left and right. And I think I was the only one that saw that, because people had my thought process when I first started of being, oh my God, we'll do all this and there's something else to come. I'm sure it'll come. Guess what? It ain't coming. It doesn't come. You have to make your situation. If you can't make your situation is going to make you. Yes, it sure damn will. And you know what? The way you treat people is the way you will be treated. It may not happen right away, but karma, I love karma. If I had another dog, I'd name that dog Karma, because it's a beautiful thing, But today, Sunday, what is it, the 29th? No, the 29th, you dumbass. It's only 28 days in February. The 26th. Yeah, the 26th of February. It's going to be a great day. I'm going to get my uniform ironed for tomorrow. I got to get the car all turned around from all the construction dirt that's in the floorboards. I'm going to get out a little vacuum and shit in the garage, clean the windows, because I'm rolling into professionalism again. It's good to be pro. So pro is pro, whether it's in music or in your profession. And having a license that says I can work independently of others and make that money to provide for my family and take care of the people that are on my charge during those 12 hours, those 8 hours, is what I live for. And I'm back to it. So everything's rolling back into place. I'm looking for pro situations, professional situations. If you don't have a pro mindset, if you don't have a pro plan, if you don't have a business plan for what you're doing, don't contact me. I'm not looking at jamming. Don't bring your shit to my house looking at jamming. No. Pro and up. Because now, once again, I'll be able to schedule working hours around shows. Who else can say that? And then I'm also back to the phrase that I always used: my job does not control my life controls my job. It's a beautiful thing. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Late.